You are not going to believe why this DoorDash driver got arrested. It is crazy. It is shocking. And no wonder why people don't order from DoorDash anymore. I wouldn't want this person coming to my house. As a dasher, you're out on the road, you're making deliveries, and you're trying to make as much money as possible. But this dasher took it to a whole new level and extreme and made me question even more about DoorDash as a company. Crazy things have been happening for a while now. And when does DoorDash wake up and realize what is truly happening on their platform? Today, we are going to dive into this crazy story about this ridiculous dasher and why it has me questioning DoorDash as a company. So here is this crazy story. So a woman in St. Louis is facing charges for allegedly stealing a car and using it to complete DoorDash orders. But it gets better. So according to records, the police were doing their jobs and they spotted a stolen Ford Mustang in which they knew it was stolen. So the officer tried to do a regular traffic stop. And then when they tried to do the stop, the vehicle decided just to speed off. So shortly after, the police spiked this car's tires, and then the pursuit ended. It was only for like 10 blocks. So she told the officers there were some illegal stuff in her bag, and she also decided to tell the cops that she had stolen the car, saying that she did it at a casino and that she was going to do it to take a couple of DoorDash orders to make a few bucks. I can't. Would you ever steal a car to go do DoorDash? We'll get back to that in a little minute. So the funny thing of this all is she thought that she would be kind enough that after she was done doing her DoorDash order, she would have brought it back, right? At least that was her story. So she was charged with first-degree tampering with a motor vehicle, 4 counts of possession of a controlled substance, and resisting arrest. All because she thought it was a fantastic idea to steal a car, take it for a joyride, to do a couple dashes, make a couple dollars with the intent of bringing it back. So what are your thoughts on this when you hear this story? I'm just curious. Go ahead, leave it in the comments. I can't wait to hear your opinion on this because I have a lot of questions about this, and it's more questions towards DoorDash as a company when I hear stories exactly like this. So this next section is my opinion, sometimes a lot of speculation onto what is truly going on, and you can agree or disagree. Either way is fine. So when I heard this story, I was questioning how the heck is this dasher on the DoorDash platform. And you might say, Kim, well, she could have passed the background check and this was her first offense. And absolutely, it could have been her first offense. Me personally, once again, this is my opinion, I don't think this was her first offense. Nobody gets up in the morning and says, I think I'm going to go to a casino, steal a car, and then go do a couple dashes and bring it back. I'm just throwing that out there. Once again, innocent until proven guilty. But if, and this is all hypothetical, if this dasher had a previous record and has previously done something other than stolen cars, taking on joyrides to do dashes, how the heck did she pass the background check? And it makes me question, and this is why I'm questioning DoorDash, how are some dashers allowed on the platform? And it makes me question is the background check system that they use, is it the best and the brightest when stuff like this happens? So that's my first question. Second question I have, once again, speculation. If this person couldn't get on the platform legally, is she using a stolen or illegal DoorDash account? Because that wouldn't surprise me either, because we all know that this happens on the DoorDash platform every single day. So it makes me question DoorDash even more. Is A, how do people get on the platform when you hear stories like this? Second thing is if this person was using an illegal account, maybe, possibly, how is this still even happening? They said months ago, even a year ago, we are cracking down, we take this seriously, and then a story like this comes out and it makes me question DoorDash even more with their processes and what are they really doing to make sure that the drivers that are on the platform are safe, they're delivering the food properly, they're properly background checked, and they're on the platform legally. Like, what are they doing about it? Because I'm not seeing too much happening besides when it first rolled out. So it makes me question also, was that whole thing a publicity thing? Like, yeah, we're doing something about it. Press, media, this is what we're doing. These are the steps we're taking. Because I don't know about you. When was the last time you did a selfie verification? When was the last time that they did any kind of vetting for current dashers on the platform? Once again, it's been months. I did go through a background check 2-3 months ago through DoorDash. It was my annual background check, so that they did do on me. But as far as selfie verifications or ID verifications or social security verification, nope, hasn't happened in can't even tell you how long. So how serious are they really taking this? And they said that they were focusing on major cities throughout the United States. So maybe that's why I haven't seen it come to my area lately. That's a good possibility. But is it one of those things that they talked about it because they thought that it was good press and they knew they needed to do something about it? But what are they really doing about it? Circling back around to this topic all over again, because I feel like whenever I see crazy stories like this one, it makes me question DoorDash even more. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you think that this driver was properly on the DoorDash platform? Do you think she was a driver that passed the background check? Once again, speculation. It's always fun to give our opinions, and go ahead, let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, we talked in this video about this crazy DoorDash story. We talked about DoorDash and what are they doing about people being on the DoorDash platform illegally, and what is their background check system? Is it truly fully vetted dashers that are there? But here's another question. Are they truly keeping their customers and people who use their platform safe? Would you have liked it if you were a customer, order DoorDash, and a dasher who decided to steal a car to do DoorDash deliveries? Granted, you don't know that as a customer, but this person is delivering to your house. So if they thought about stealing a car, what else could it escalate to further down the road? And this person is the one coming to your home. Food for thought. You know, this dasher got caught stealing a car to do DoorDashes. She took some risks out there, but truly there are risks of being a DoorDash driver while we are out on the road. You're going to learn all about the risks that we take every single day in this video up next, and I'll see you over there.